Hi, it's James here from Lovett BMW, hope you're well. And we're back today with another video, slightly longer one this time. We're just going to go and unpack the reasons why we think, or certainly I think, that the 3 Series is the quintessential saloon car, way back from 1975 when it was first released, right up to 2019 today. So let's go ahead, look around the car, I'll talk a few features on the outside as well as the inside, and just why it's such a sublime car. So first things first, I want to just talk about the exterior design. So you can see quintessentially the car has a very long front bonnet, gives it quite an imposing stance from the front. Then moving round, traditionally the 3 Series has always had kind of a rear biased glass house, so that's the kind of area where the occupants sit. Gives it a nice sporty look again on the outside, but it gives it kind of a slightly set back feel, so you do get that nice front bonnet, engine in the front, rear wheel drive in the back, which I think is quintessentially 3 Series. So the next thing I want to talk about is the engines. So BMW has always been class leading with their engines, but particularly this model, the 320d, is by far and away the best model I think that we do. So we've got the 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine. Obviously the BMW always have the most up-to-date diesel engines, but 190 horsepower there or thereabouts. Yeah, absolutely fantastic engine. You've got plenty of power, you get fantastic fuel economy, and you also get the most up-to-date Euro compliances. So that means you can drive it anywhere really without having to pay any penalty, even though the fact that it's a diesel engine. So I would say this is one of the reasons why the 3 Series is the best package, simply because the engines are absolutely phenomenal. So we've come around to the rear now. I think you'll agree it's a stunning looking car from the back as well. What I wanted to talk about is actually the tailpipe emissions. So there's a lot of talk at the moment about diesel engines being slightly not the right thing to buy, or people are asking, certainly me, a lot of questions about whether I should buy a diesel, whether I should buy a petrol. If you still do plenty of mileage, a diesel engine is perfectly reasonable. The tailpipe emissions on this are actually less than a petrol, so it is actually less polluting than a petrol, and also you get great fuel economy. So if you are doing a higher mileage, there's no penalty for you buying a diesel, so there's really no reason why you wouldn't consider it as an option. So moving on to the interior, I think BMWs have always been at the cutting edge in terms of their technology and also the fit and finish inside. Certainly this current generation is no different. The generational technology and things like that is all filtered down from top level things like 8 Series and 7 Series, and now you'll find it in the 3 Series. So you get the full digital dashboard and also the operating system 7, which is the newest iteration of BMW's iDrive system. So always been at the cutting edge in terms of the interior feel, and obviously it's a very lovely place to sit, it's a lovely thing to drive. Perhaps we'll take it out on the road in a second. So as promised, I'm behind the wheel of the 3 Series now, and what a lovely place it is to sit. We've got all the technology in front of me, we've got a beautiful ride, really comfortable seats, plenty of adjustment on the side. BMW have really nailed the interior on this new 3 Series. Throughout the whole range, still fantastic interiors. You know, previous generations of 3 Series were the same, but I think this new 3 Series has really moved the game on in terms of the technology you get and the comfort that you get behind the wheel. So as you can see, we're back at the dealership now, and what a lovely drive that was in the new 3 Series. Now, since 1975, the first 3 Series iteration, obviously every generational kind of changed since then, has always increased in terms of quality and what they can offer. But you know, the main thing that I would take away is that the car is a consummate cruiser. You could do thousands and thousands of miles, especially in the 320d, without any issue whatsoever. We've had plenty of customers that have come in, used the car to go from continent to continent, you know, south of France, whatever they wanted to do, to the Nürburgring, things like that. 4 up in the back, and then they're absolutely happy, comfortable as anything when they get out the other end. But the main takeaway, I know it's a very short video comparatively really to what we could have gone through on the 3 Series, is that what a fantastic car it is. The diesel engine is absolutely fantastic. The car itself is extremely comfortable, and also it's got plenty of heritage behind it as well, so you know it's going to be a great package. But if you've got any queries, obviously we've got some great rate APRs on the car at the moment, really competitive deals on the 3 Series, and obviously the 3 Series Touring is coming out very shortly as well. So if you need anything at all, there'll be plenty of details in the link below, or my name's James if you wanted to give me a call personally. Many thanks.